don't see that.
Yep, right there to the left.
Right here?
There. Yep.
Oh yeah, there you go. Man, so sweet.
Yeah, it's really cool, man. I love it. The 1, 2, there's a heartbeat, see it?
Yep, right here.
See your baby just move?
Yeah.
Oh, look. Oh, another heartbeat to the right, see it? There's 2 babies right there in the screen. There's one there and one there to the left.
One here.
One there and one there.
2 friggin' cool, man.
Yeah.
I love this stuff.
Some people really do, some people don't. But once again, this for me is a peace of mind.
Yeah.
This lets me know that I'm doing my job right. Oh, you see it jump?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, don't touch me.
Real good heartbeat right there.
Yeah. There's 3 babies in screen right there. 1, 2, 3. Look at them moving around. There's a lot of fluid in there. That's why you're not being able to see as clear as you normally would. There's a lot of fluid.
Man, she is being awesome.
Yep.
First time mama.
And you see how small she is?
Yep.
This is what freaks people out is they're like, oh, she's way too small. It's not. It's the age is more important than size. I breed 4-foot boas all the time, but they're 5 or 6 years old. So it's the age, it's not the size. Age is extremely important when you're dealing with breeding.
What's a litter size you might expect from her for first time and being that size?
First time mom, 10 to 13, 10 to 15 max.
That's a lot of
I'm not
snakes.
expecting anything more than that. Like the IMG earlier that we did, the mean one, probably 25 out of her.
Good job, baby girl. Good job.
Yep.
So Rich is going to show you a breeding pair right now.
Yeah, I still have stuff breeding. People ask me, when do I stop breeding? When do I start breeding? There is a window. It's called a window of opportunity. It's October through December is about your window, but I can breed year-round because I know how to control the temperatures and I know how to trick these animals. There's nothing wrong with it. It's completely safe. They're only going to breed when they want to. So I still have stuff breeding. So I'm going to show you a pair of animals. All right, so I'm going to show you guys. I'm pretty sure they're still breeding.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's courting. He's not breeding, but you can see him with his head rubbing her head.
Aw, he's giving you little kisses. You give her little
snakes
kisses.
are boas in general are very passionate, extremely passionate, and he will work her for a while. And we ultrasounded her a few days ago. Her follicles are up in the high teens, and I want them about 20 to 25. So he's working him. You know, he's working what he's doing. That was a breeding pair. She hasn't ovulated yet. She's getting close. Her follicles are growing regularly, which is great. But now I'm going to show you an animal that just ovulated. She's in her POS, which is called the post-ovulation shed. That's the shed that you count 105 days after they shed, and the baby should come around, 105 days later. Ovulation is the visual forming of the ovaries when they swell up. It's 120 days after the ovulation.
So she just ovulated.
She just ovulated. So now what she's doing is she's sitting on the heat. Okay, so she's getting ready to go into a shed. After ovulation, they'll go into an immediate shed, and that shed can last between 15 and 20 days.
Okay.
And this is pretty much, this solidifies letting me know that she's gravid. And you could still see the swelling in the back end. See how her stomach's the only thing touching, and the sides are actually elevated?
Yep.
That means that she just ovulated, and she's still swollen. So this is a sign that's telling me it's going to be a good litter. The bigger the ovulation, the better the litter, the healthier the litter. So this is going to be a world's first. I know I don't like that term, but it is what it is. This is an RLT, possible head anery, so she's 66% head anery. And then we bred her into an RLT IMG, 66% head anery. So we have the opportunity to produce 2 world's first. A first Super Roswell IMG and a first Super Roswell anery IMG. I'll be happy with either or just one of them. But once again, small litter, 10 to 15 babies max, which I'm fine with that because it's less on that female. She'll bounce back a lot quicker. Yeah, so she's not going to move much. She's not going to be aggressive. She's going to stay there and soak up that heat and make sure that that ovulation is confirmed. So I'm not going to move any of these females until they actually give birth. They don't go into another rack. They breed, ovulate, and have babies in the same rack system.
All right, so we're going to give you a little sneak peek at some of his big monster boas. So.
Okay, so this is my sun snake. So this is a paradigm, and I don't remember where he put her. Oh, she's here. You can just feel the weight in the rack.
Yeah, she is absolutely.
Yeah. So
tremendous.
just to give you an idea, these cages are 5 feet. I'm going to put my hand next to her so you can see how big she really is. Actually, a
This is the one.
This is my sun snake. He actually takes her out around his neck and walks around the yard and plays in the yard with her and lets her relax and work her muscles and stuff like that. But she's not aggressive at all.
Oh yeah, she's a sweetheart.
But you could see, like, just to give you an idea, see the size of her head.
Yeah. She is beautiful.
Yeah, she's a big girl. So the older, this is some information that a lot of people ask me, and there's so many debates out there how you should feed your animals. Well, doing this is my whole life. I've learned the way to do it for the animals to be healthy. And the older the animal, the less you feed it. With they don't have a metabolism like we do. So as a baby, you feed it every 7 to 10 days, and then as a juvenile or a yearling, you want to go every 2 weeks, and then so on. As her, being 10 years old, you want to feed her every 6 to 7 weeks. You feed her a meal, you feed her 2 big meals, but after that, she sits for 6 to 7 weeks. And
She go with large rats.
We've actually feed her jumbos, or we actually offer her rabbits as well, because she's a big girl, and you don't want to feed her something that's going to piss her off.
Right.
So,
right.
But yeah, she's one of our big. Then we have some Madagascar ground boas.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Yeah.
Which I just saw these for the first time last week.
Yeah. These are actually pretty cool. These are not animals that. Well, she's hiding, so let's go with him. These are not animals that I would recommend for
A pet.
a beginner pet, because they're super fast and some of them could be really aggressive. Fortunately, Dusty's been working with these. They're twitchy. They're not like a normal boa constrictor. They're not like a BCI. They're very twitchy. They remind me more of a big corn snake or an anaconda.
Mm-hmm.
See? No, they're okay.
Yeah,
I won't let anything happen to you.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh wow, they really.
So you
are.
just got to be slow with them, and that's another lesson to be learned is when you're dealing with any animals, especially boa constrictors. The slower you are with them, the more they're going to trust you. You don't want to go in and try to grab it and manhandle it. Just be slow with it. Don't jump back. Don't freak out. The worst case scenario is you get bit. That's the worst.
Beautiful though. That's really cool. Their pattern.
Yeah.
Like
and these are about half the size where they need to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to be about double this size to breed next season. So we have a sexed pair that we're going to go ahead and breed, and these are really not inexpensive animals. These are probably one of the higher end boas that are on the market that are locale specific. Not I'm talking morphs. You know what I mean? There's no morphs for the ground boas.
He is looks a lot like the Doomerang.
They're very similar to the Dooms. Yeah, very.
Except for a little more fidgety.
Oh, they're crazy fidgety. These actually put me on my toes. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you don't see boas move like that.
No, you don't. And when they feed, it's the fastest feeding response I've seen out of any animal.
Really?
I mean, we've bred ring pythons and blackheads and everything under the moon and carpets. These probably have the strongest feed response and the quickest movement when it comes to grabbing the food. So if you were to get bit by one of these with a food aggressive bite, you're going to get hurt. Yeah. Because they use their whole body. They just don't use half of it. They wrap up like a corn snake. Hear him?
Mm-hmm.
He's not hissing. He's breathing. That's not hissing.
It's kind of like Burmese do that.
Carpets do it. Carpets are notorious.
Carpets,
yeah, their nostrils are turned backwards. So anytime you're holding a carpet, they'll puff in your face.
All right. So we're going to take a look at the big girl that we don't want to get too close to. Oh yeah.
She's a big girl.
She is thick.
As you can see, she's a big girl.
Mm-hmm.
And the slower you move around these animals, the less problems you're going to have. She will bite, for sure. But I'm not giving her a reason right now. I didn't go in there aggressively and try to grab her. I don't have food, you know. So she made her own decision knowing that there's no food and he's not being aggressive, so why should I bite him? But she's one of our older females, and she still breeds. The thing with the girls, or boas in general, is they're only going to breed when they want to. You're not going to force them to breed.
And she's not going to breed this year.
I didn't breed her this year. Yeah. No, I don't breed the big girls every year because, once again, it takes them so long to bounce back and recover.
Yeah.
Whereas the little girls, they can bounce back in 8 months. These girls need 2 years to bounce back from their litter.
Right.
And it puts a lot of stress on the babies and her. Once again, this is an animal that eats every 7 weeks.
Pretty. All right, guys. So I just want to let you know, too, that Rich just told me the cookies and cream that's about to give birth in May.
Yeah.
There's a gentleman in North Carolina. His name is Daryl. Daryl! You get the first pick of the litter. But this is going to be so cool because Rich is going to send you a link to the YouTube page. Because as soon as your baby's born, Daryl, we're going to get video of it. You're gonna be able to pick out your snake. We'll walk you through the steps. He'll show you its first feeding, its first shed. It's just kind of it's awesome. How cool is that?
Something new we're doing.
It's going to be great, guys. Anybody else that's interested in getting anything and wants to see the process all the way through, get in touch with Rich. The babies that are going to be coming out of these snakes here shortly, jump on it. Or if you're interested in it, talk to Rich. Maybe you guys can work out a deal or however. But Daryl, I'm jealous. I wish I can get one of those babies, but you're gonna love it. We'll see you guys soon. Thank you very much. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, guys. We've got a lot more content coming to you soon. We're gonna do a feeding video.
We'll do one next week.
And we're gonna try and get a video out. Tomorrow's Friday, so we'll have this video out tomorrow for you, and then Monday, Tuesday, we'll probably have another video out for you. So we're gonna try and get a couple of videos a week if we can. Hopefully, we're all still able to go out and all that good stuff. So we'll see you guys soon. Stay safe.
See you guys.